Well, hello, y'all. It's Latkaa here with some Victoria 3. We are, as always, playing Cape Colony, trying to form the nation of South Africa and break away from the great parent state of Great Britain. Yeah, last few episodes kind of been dealing with the turmoil that is Great Britain. Big ol' revolution happened, but we're still lucky enough to be in the market. Because if we had been kicked out, I'll be honest, this playthrough would have been over. Don't have the power to really stay alive without the British market right now. So we are just going to keep on trucking. I do believe we just finished a gold mine. Let me get through all these stupid things. Gold mine. Buildings. Yes. We just finished a gold mine. A gold mine. Excuse me. And we're kind of just waiting for it to fill up. I think we literally just finished it, so no worries there. Let us check it out. We have nothing under construction. We're ahead. Well, let's unpause the game real quick. Finish that week. We're up by 4K. We have 49.3K in the investment. Cool. So let us... I mean... That's pretty nice. That's extra nice. Steel and textile. I feel like we go with clothes. Just make more clothes. Drive down the price of the basic need for clothes and make everyone's standard of living go up a little more. So we'll do that and unpause the game. Let's go. We're enacting the National Guard. We have a pretty decent chance of pushing it through. Really, I'm just kind of... Pop that down. Trying to get less political movement radicalism and to slow down revolution speeds. We did have like a pretty close call 2 episodes ago with a revolution. I think it got up to like 58%, maybe 59, maybe into the 60s. But definitely not a good time. Especially because Britain was at war at the time and wouldn't be able to come down and squash it for me. So, but didn't need them. We managed to scare them off. We have our colonies going. We're hoping to really get into this before France does. That's a pretty big deal. Portugal's eating into things. France is. Great Britain's up here. Soon, I'm sure they'll maybe land something a little further up the coast there. But we're doing our best here. We're doing our best. We are harming relations between these 3 nations right now. Although, do we need to do that to Zulu? I think our colony might just eat into them anyway. We'll find out. We'll find out. Input goods, mana wars. Yeah. We got a bunch of expensive government goods. Also, this might be the time. There's a lot of turmoil here. Jeez. 37%. From radical pops. Yeah. People are angry. They're just angry, dude. Like, I get that the intelligentsia is pretty mad about the National Guard. The church we've been making pretty mad. We've really angered the rural folk because of our colonial affairs. No one's particularly happy with the government. It is what it is, you know. Sometimes the government needs to do things that people don't like to benefit them. You know, lots of people in this life, they have the option of doing something easy or something that in the long run would help them out. And, well, too many times we go with the easy thing. So, let's read this. Bureaucratic imbroglio? Imbroglio? I don't know how to say that. Lawmakers working towards the enactment of National Guard have found themselves mired in a particularly complex set of bureaucratic proceedings, grinding the work towards reform to a near halt. No! That's really gross. 20% enactment time, an increase to 20% enactment time, and a negative 10% chance to be successful. Wow. I can't afford more radicals or negative bureaucracy, so we have to take that. That really sucks. We're still at 24%, almost 25, so it's not as bad as it could be, but like that's a pretty unfortunate roll there. So yeah. What's my budget at again? Oh, everything's in the middle? That's pretty nice. Buildings are doing okay. Nothing's red or white, so that seems pretty nice. Rural buildings. Ooh, wheat farm. You're not doing so hot. Why is that? What's your problem, dude? Tools? Okay. No tools. Just handpick. Still mana wars keep bouncing up and down on my menu. I hate that. Okay. I guess Cape Colony just don't want to produce. And then it goes back up. Okay. Fun. Although harvesting tools, it gets rid of laborers. We'll just keep them there. We might have to subsidize this. It's unfortunate. Just to make people want to work there. Vineyards. Plus shopkeepers, yeah. See if we can't make some good places for people to work. Still in the red, but it's getting worse. Am I subsidizing anyone else? No. I guess we subsidize, even though that's going to really hurt. High tensions between all of my colonial affairs. Okay, so it did not start eating into Zulu territory. Which is unfortunate. I really wanted it to. Railway? Probably that coal mine. See if we can't make these little territories worth some money. It's going to take a long time, and they're going to be very angry while doing this. But it's necessary for our growth. That's it. That's it, period. So, the armed forces are dissatisfied with the inclusion of the intelligentsia in the Cape Colonies government. Minus 2%. Or minus 25 authority. So what is intelligentsia at? Negative 7, not good. And the armed forces are loyal. We're going to lose two loyalty with the armed forces. Take them from 20 to 18. I think that's fair enough. They really want no home affairs, but I really want a National Guard, so sucks to suck. We might also build a mine here just to give people what things to do, you know? We need to build a port here because they're not close. They don't border a nation with market access, so isolated state, yep. Maybe I should have, like, done these and then waited to do this one, but I really want to stake my claim as early as I can. I think that's important. Diplomatic plays. We already have a colony here. I could remove it. Yeah, we just gotta wait. France is really moving in up there. We'll see what happens. Once that textile mill fills up, we should be making pretty good money. I mean, we're making pretty good money now, but you never know what's going to happen, you know? Input shortage of man wars. Ooh, really nasty input shortage, too. Maybe I should build some shipyards. Help them out with that. Britain must really be pumping up its navy to have a... Oh, hey, we got some breech-loading artillery. That's pretty nice. But someone's pumping up their navy if we have a target penalty of 37%. That's pretty nasty. Pretty nasty indeed. So that's growing. What's going on in the world? Great Britain, Columbia District. Mexico. Okay. Kind of looks like not a lot happening, honestly. What's this? The Caucasian Imamate? Huh. Okay. Just like a little dot completely surrounded by Russia. Our enactment chance has been going down. I don't like to see that. It's because the intelligentsia is in the government, so they're arguing against it. Unfortunately, we just haven't had a election lately to... Come on, give it to me. Nope. Discord within the Anglican Church. An influential faction within the Anglican Church has grown frustrated with their co-members' neutrality on the topic of National Guard. Themselves in favor of the law, they have now resolved to form a separate political faction intent on passing it. Okay, so let's see. We have two choices here. With their support, the bill shall pass, which gives us plus enactment success and a negative group pop attraction to the Anglican Church. And then the second option is the petite bourgeoisie extend an open hand to these mavericks, where we get a 10% enactment success chance. The Anglican Church gets a negative 15% interest group pop, and the petite bourgeoisie gets a plus 10%. I don't really care about either of these groups. What's the church at? I feel like less support for the church would be a lot better for me. So we're going to take the 10% and a major debuff to the Anglican Church and a buff to the petite bourgeoisie. So let's look at our institutions real quick. I wouldn't mind popping up on education. We're only at 52% literacy, which is like pretty dang good, although we're only 45 in the world. But back in the day, you know, a lot of people just never learned to read or write. It's a shame. But you can't really blame much of them when, like, school was an expensive thing and a lot of people just didn't have access to the tools they needed to learn. Unfortunate realities. We are down to 2.8k in growth. I hate that. We were almost at 4. We were at 4, and now we're down to 3. These gosh dang price changes, dude. You hate to see it so red and then so light green, you know? Funny, but still not funny. Okay, so we're building that coal mine here, which means our textile factory has upgraded. So we're pumping out a lot of clothes now. That should lower the price of clothes and make the standard of life a little better for our population. We also need to pump up this fishing wharf here. Get the price of fish down as well. And maybe a logging camp. But we do have a lot of opportunities to mine. What's short right now? Glass. Input mana wars. Mana wars. So really we should build a shipyard. And turn it into a military shipyard and start building mana wars. Huh. Revolutionary Hyderabad started to stamp out revolution against Great Britain. Interesting. We are also tanking. I think that's because our investment pool has run out. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Next, I think we do a port here just to give some market access to the peasants. Because they're just leaving as soon as they get there. There's nothing there to do. And they need market access. Hate to do it. Like, really hate to spend money to not even come close to making money, but... yeah. It be how it be. About my ports down here. If I upgrade to an industrial port... the problem is I don't have fleets. I only have the one port. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize that. I'm going to cancel this port. No. I really shouldn't. I don't... opium addiction hits again. The Xhosa people are experiencing severe effects of opium addiction. I believe this is the third opium addiction crisis that's popped up. So, yeah. Still trying to enact the National Guard. We're up at 32% though. We're expanding there. We've fully taken over here. It's pretty rough on those time estimates, especially with... let's open the diplomatic lens. Portugal's eating in here and here. France is eating in downwards. And Great Britain is as well. Yeah, it's going to be a little rough taking the territory we need once we get there. We could bankroll them and make them owe us an obligation, but the chance is real low on that. Price is real low. Well, hey, there we go. We got some National Guard. So depending on the institution setting, we have a plus 0% conscription rate, which will only get better the higher the institution is. Negative 10% revolution, succession, progression speed, and a negative 5% political movement radicalism, which is good. All of these are good. We also get more conscripts as well. And that is okay. Okay by me. So, we really need to, right now, pursue a law that makes the intelligentsia happy, and hopefully also makes the rural folk happy. So this kind of looks pretty good. This looks pretty nice. The right of assembly, pretty nice. Religious schools, we don't have anything there. We have very few options here. We have a National Guard, which we just got. Appointed bureaucrats. We could go to election, but no one's really happy with that. The state religion, we could do freedom of conscience. But this only makes intelligentsia happy. Multiculturalism, we're not changing that. Census suffrage. This would be good, but not enough. It'll only could go to a monarchy. Huh? What's that do? Makes people very angry. I think censorship, right of assembly, will be our best option here to calm down some folk. So, yeah. Hopefully that convinces them to de-radicalize a little. It is not. Where's all our radicals coming from? Let's check this out. Decreases in living and unfulfilled political movement demands. They want us to restore no home affairs. We're not doing that. Discrimination, still around, but not as nearly bad as it used to be. Some people have a standard of living below the expected minimum. Honestly, probably, unfortunately, the Xhosa people, because they've gotten hit by the opium addiction 3 times. And that each one lowered the living standard by 2. So, it's just pretty unfortunate. Yeah, radicals do be climbing, though. They do be climbing. And loyalists, well, they're going lower. That's not what you want to see. That's not what you want to see. Expensive coal, explosives, and glass was there. How's this mine going? Once it fills up, we'll have to see what's what. But looking pretty good, pretty productive. We have a decent amount of people here, so we should start building it up. Don't have a lot of people here, but we could build and just let things fill up. I think that's the plan. We just build some and let them fill up. But this Cape Colonies in Zululand, lots of people there. We have an election coming up, which is really good. We can freely reform our government then. So, how much do we have in reserves? 560,000. That's good. What's our maximum? 1.06 million? Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Might be time to build another construction sector, honestly. Start really pumping buildings out. Okay. Yeah, still glass and explosives. We might want to invest in a chemical plant. It would not bring us a lot of money. In fact, the base stats would be negative. But once you upgrade it to be producing explosives instead of just fertilizer, it's it can be an effective building to generate money, especially with explosives being an expensive government good. For us, we can lower the price of explosives, make our mines that much more profitable. Yeah, so that port's almost done. We are going to build another construction sector. Pop that in there. And how much longer on here? 10 weeks? 11 weeks? Now it's 10 weeks. Jeez. Okay, election in 3 months. What are we researching right now? Mutual funds? Oh, yeah. For the minting, I would assume. That was my thought process. Yes. Because we want to pump these gold mines up. Let's do that. We're going to have to fire some people. But that's okay. Can we get a steam donkey in there as well? Yeah. Transportation. I don't think either one of those would be good. Really decreases the amount of people in there. But we do want to maximize these gold mines, though. Pretty easy money. And once we get the mutual funds, we will also get a further 10% plus to it. A radical expansion. The ideas of the Radical Party have been raising interest throughout the country, leading to potential turmoil. And they should expand even further. Plus 20% momentum will be added to Radical Party, and 2% of all pops in Northern Cape become more radical. I don't like that. But everyone hates that. I just made these people a little happier. I don't want momentum towards the radicals, though. So we're going to take the hits. We're going to take the hits. Radicalisms have been going down. It was at 340,000. It's now at 308. We want it to keep going down, please. No more radicals. Mana wars. It'd be smart to build the shipyard. Think we might. Although first, we need to put something in here. Even though they don't have enough people to work it, that's what it'll be. They have a lot of people in here without jobs. So we will also put in a millet farm and a ranch. Just to give them some food instead of subsistence farms. And then up here, everyone should be working at the shipyard. Okay, let's pause it real quick. The Patriotic Party won with 58% of the vote. Radicals came in second, and Free Trade Party came in last. Let's check here. We have 0 peasants because everyone's working in the port. It's fine by me. Let's reform this government. We're at 46% legitimacy. So let's reform. Who hates me the most? Intelligentsia? No, they're neutral. Petit bourgeoisie is okay. Armed forces, pretty loyal. Let's get rid of the petites. Add in the trade union. And we will... Not the industrialists. No, we'll keep the industrialists out because trade union and industrialists in the same party means that if the trade unions favor something, usually the industrialists really hate it. And you don't want them arguing while inside your own... Why can't I confirm this? Oh. They also want to join. Well, what if I toss them out? They can do that then. Yeah, we can do that. They'll join that, and they'll join together here. And that'll give us pretty high legitimacy with an armed forces and trade union together. We're going to redo that and see if we can't get right of assembly passed. I feel like that'll be a good little setup for our government right now. All right, so construction is done. It's just filling up. We could switch to iron frame buildings. That would be pretty brutal, but it would... honestly, I should have just upgraded to metal frame or steel frame. Iron frame? I'm freaking out. I can't remember what it is. Wooden buildings, iron frame buildings. Okay. That's what it is. Yeah. But this will really get things done faster. Questionable practices. Released patients from the Cape Town Asylum have steadily denounced the practices involved in their, supposedly, medical treatments. Mistreatment of the sick, withholding of personal letters, and the disproportionate punishments were among the charges. Their judgment cannot be trusted. Trade unions lose group approval. We need to entirely revise how asylums work. We lose 1,400 pounds a week, but we gain standard of living for everybody. Or the trade unions can take it, but we lose 10% bureaucracy. We're going to lose the money and gain the standard of living. I think that'll be good for everyone. Even if it does cause me to lose money. So, yeah. We'll get that colony up and running. This colony will be up and running. And everyone here is working at the port. Perfect. No. Oh no, people are moving in. They'll need jobs. We'll, throw in a coal mine there, I guess. Perfect. Okay. Yes, enacting right of assembly has lost 15%. Because it stalled. That's nice. I like that. I like to see that. It's always the best thing to see. Politics. Right of assembly. 25% done, but success is just tanking. You love to see it. Journal. Decisions. No decisions, but the journal. We have freedom of thought, freedom of trade, neither of which we're doing. Should probably invest in law enforcement, shouldn't I? Huh. We might need some more bureaucracy soon. Okay. I think things are going pretty well. We're bumping up our colonies. Bumping them up, making things profitable. Even if they don't have the complete amount of people to run something, they'll be pretty good. So, yeah. Not too worried about things right now. I'm feeling pretty good. What's going on here? A Taconian uprising? Huh. Is that Argentina? Not too sure. Crazy. Some sort of uprising going on. North German Federation. Prussia has become Germany. Okay. We'll probably call the episode on the next tick of the right of assembly. That should let us finish this technology, start a new one, see if we need to dump right of assembly or not. It is going down. Armed forces and trade unions, I don't think, agree on right of assembly. I think the armed forces don't like it. But that's okay. That is, in fact, okay. And something's happened to the game. I got a lot more stutter now. I might play around with some settings and see what I can do. Unfortunately, like, messing around with settings usually means making the thing uglier. No one wants to see an ugly game. And especially since this game can be so dang pretty. Is what it is. East India Company and British rivalry declared. And then ended immediately. They're like, wait a second, that wasn't a good idea. Okay, we got our millet farms going up, which means our coal mine over here was built. They will not have enough people, so we're going to shove everything down. And then they should fill up. And we have our colony here, which will eventually get their coal mines. Okay. And we got the mutual funds, which should really pump up our gold fields and minting. Yep. Sure did. Let's pause the game real quick, see what we can research. I'm thinking pan-nationalism just because I would like a little more authority. But socialism, you know, we could make South Africa communist. Not too bad a place to go down, I think. Although taxation capacity, that would be pretty nice. Although I don't think we need it, do we? 56 of 225, 36, 37. No, we're nowhere close to needing capacity. Civilizing mission would be good for our colonial affairs. What about production? Is there anything we want, really? Threshing machines? Plastics? Pneumatic tools? Yeah, but that's 15 years worth of research. That's pretty bad. Probably... rubber plantations would be good. If we can get some early on rubber plantations, that'd really set us up. Rubber gets expensive. We could... I don't know. We're not going to research more port level max or port level max levels when we barely have any ports. We're going to go with pan-nationalism. Give us a little more authority. I think that's a good choice. And then we got 13 days left until this ticks, and we'll see what happens. It's going to debate or advance, maybe even success. That would be nice. Worst thing possible would be a stall or a bad debate. Let us see what happens. Lewd literature. The governor has been caught reading a controversial censored book, sparking further questions over the debate about the right of assembly law. The governor is meant to be the exemplar of our values, and the fact he was caught reading anything as crass as The Promiscuous Orangean Gardener is frankly unacceptable. Okay. -50 prestige. Are you serious? I have 52. Okay. So we're tanking this. Goodbye. I'm sure that's going to make a lot of people angry. Let's move this forward. And check them out. Unhappy and angry. Loyal and happy, loyal, loyal. So we really need to figure out this radical party. Honestly, I need more authority so I can just suppress the intelligentsia. That's the real deal. Honestly. Am I bolstering anybody right now? I don't think so. No, I just need open authority. I have consumption taxes that I could get rid of and emergency relief. I guess we cancel emergency relief. Get rid of one of our consumption taxes on opium, I think. And then come in here and just suppress them. I need to make them not matter. But yeah, okay. Well, thanks for watching. We really upped our game in our colonies. Really giving some people some work to do, making them more profitable, less hateful, you know? If people are employed and doing well, they don't hate the government as much. Well, you know, hopefully. I still have a pretty high radicalist population, but the loyalists are growing, so we'll see what happens. All right, but thank you for watching. If you liked what you watched, if you liked what you heard, leave me a like, maybe even hit that subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. If you have any comments about how I'm doing or how your game is going, I love to hear it. I love to compare notes. So leave me a comment or, you know, join my Discord. There's going to be a link to the Discord in the description of the video. And, hey, this is Latkaa. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.